Unity, not uniformity, must be our aim. We attain unity only through variety. Differences must be integrated, not annihilated. We are the youth, we are the world.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world comes together as one.
The shells were dropping. People were running, and the sky was filled with black smoke. She grabbed her papa's hand and ran from the war zone. She looked back and realized her life was never going to be the same. This is the story of 13.5 million Syrians. My name is Jordan Furlong, and I'm representing the country of Panamun. Over half of these Syrians have risked their lives among scorching days across the United to seek asylum outside their collapsing country. The rest are displaced inside of Syria, and are in dire need of assistance but cannot be reached. This is their reality. With borders that restrict humanitarian support, the issue becomes greater and more desperate. This delegation urges this committee to allow a required amount of refugees into countries united with the UN and calls for humanitarian support for those affected as quickly as possible. As soon as we stop and take a breath, we might be struck again with a future influx. We have to make sure we are more prepared for future occurrences. While being kept safe and well, someday, the little girl says to her papa, "Papa, can we go home now?" And he will reply, "Yes, we can."
It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. Just you and me, yeah. Just you and me. Send me your heart, so they know it's okay.
Felix Schneider said, "Of all the various types of evil which man inflicts on man, the suffering of refugees has been the most cruel and persistent." Fellow delegates and honorable chairs, my name is Juan David Trujillo, and I represent the beautiful nation of Turkey. The Syrian civil war has caused half of its citizens to flee their homes. 4.8 million refugees have sought asylum abroad, and 6.6 million are internally displaced within Syria. Not only are these individuals homeless, but their well-being and safety are at risk. As top host country with 2.7 million Syrian refugees, Turkey is eager to work with this committee to create measures to better meet the challenges of this global crisis. We cannot forget the other 10 million refugees who face the same issues as the Syrians, and while we seek for solutions for the plight of current displaced humans, we must also begin the arduous task of planning for future influx of refugees. Turkey will support all resolutions that will prepare host countries more effectively. Thank you.
Our world is beautiful and serves humanity well. It's our home and it provides us with the food, water, and shelter we need. But our home is being destroyed by us. Fellow delegates, chairs, and honored visitors, my name is Jacob Furlong, and I represent the United Kingdom. Our world is beautiful and serves humanity well, but we are dumping toxic waste at an alarming rate. According to the World Health Organization, 4.9 million deaths were due to the exposure of chemicals in 2004. The way we dispose toxic waste is not working today. This delegation will propose further research into alternate methods to safely store toxic waste. Our world is beautiful and serves humanity well, but it is not uncommon that humanity does not serve the world in return. Exploitation of the environment for political gain is not uncommon. The resulting environmental degradation must not be tolerated, and the UK will propose sanctions for any member states that does end political exploitation of the environment. Our world must remain beautiful in order to continue to serve humanity well. Thank you.
America, that's where they made me, but now we all stand tall for Haiti.
Nowhere was this more acknowledged than right here in the United Nations. The UDHR was created to ensure that all humans have access to all the rights and freedoms set forth without distinctions of any kind. All over the world, women's rights are violated. This also holds true for the countries of the Middle East. While Palestine suffers a basic deficit of human equality, it is a country that nevertheless is striving for gender equality and will support any and all efforts to promote women's rights in the region. All over the world, children's rights are violated. This is very evident in the detention of children for immigration or criminal reasons. Palestine's delegation will propose resolutions to strengthen women's rights in the Middle East and to regulate criminal justice for children. I am Maya Yusuf Jumi, and I'm honored to serve with you, esteemed chairs and fellow delegates, as the delegate of Palestine in this committee as we strive to protect the rights of women in Israel.
Safety and security are top priorities for people everywhere. We cannot be our best as citizens or countries when faced with crime and violence. My name is Umen Saranda, and I represent the delegation of Singapore. Singapore's rigid criminal justice system has led to one of the lowest crime rates in the world. It is based on 4 principles: protecting the community, ensuring due legal process, enforcing the laws effectively, and reforming offenders. Even with our success, however, we cannot sit idle. The black market consumes 13% of the GDP of developed countries and 36% of the GDP of developing countries. Singapore will support all measures to raise global markets and support UN projects to create more rigid criminal justice system in the name of decreasing widespread crime. Only by taking a strong stance on crime will we be able to look forward to a sustainable and prosperous future. Thank you.
We are the children.
Fair people and delegates of the House. My name is Alejandro Taylor. I represent the Federal Republic of Germany. My delegation would like to share with you our concerns regarding the greenhouse gases and the challenge of corporate social responsibility. It's a fact that greenhouse gases are harming the environment and leading to significant climate change. This would lead to social and economic changes in regions that might lead to conflict between nations. We owe it to the present and the future generations to do what we can to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and protect our planet from potentially catastrophic consequences. Developing countries are where social and environmental crises are more often acutely felt, and responsibility is often delegated to private actors by the family, religion, or increasingly business. We, developed countries, have the responsibility to support those developing nations in an effective and beneficial manner. I urge all of you to join me. Thank you.
The delegation of India is here today to collaborate in overcoming. Child labor has declined by 1/3 since 2000 to 168 million children. Nearly all of those are in LEDCs. More than half of them are in hazardous work. We must overcome this. The delegation of India will be advocating for a pay-for-school program that will replace the much-needed family income currently derived from child labor. The UN began its journey towards addressing LGBT rights just 5 years ago. Currently, only about 20% of the world's LGBT population lives in countries where same-sex unions are legal. The Republic of India recognizes that it is the majority of the countries that is grappling with this issue and will work diligently in this committee to overcome this challenge that we all face. We shall overcome. Thank you.
The rising sun represents new opportunity, and all humans deserve opportunity. The opportunity to learn and to grow. But many are denied these opportunities. The opportunity to receive an education is denied to many people in countries that lack the economic resources to educate their citizens. And Japan will support all resolutions that are designed to effectively create educated systems and LDCs. The opportunity for personal growth and participation in a modernized economy is also denied to many Africans. Japan recognizes that industrialization has made it great and will propose measures to implement industrialization in Africa. It is up to this committee to design and implement programs toward the end of providing opportunity for all. Thank you.
We as humans sat down and compiled a list of 30 human rights essential to every human's quality of life and called that list the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Over the next 68 years, we have worked diligently to give all those 30 rights to every human on this planet. But we have yet to reach 100% success. As the HCR, we must not rest until we succeed. Good morning, chairs, delegates, and advisors. My name is Angela Aranda, and I represent the People's Democratic Republic of Korea. North Korea believes that the right to freedom of speech and the right to privacy are essential to individuals as long as they do not interfere with the rights of others, and it is up to each country's government to ensure such. North Korea will support all efforts to address the humanitarian crisis in Europe. We live in a complex world. Thank you.
We are the world. We are the children. So let's start giving.
He said it right. It don't matter if
And advisors. My name is Emma Lopez, and I represent the United Kingdom. A woman and a man are working the same job, for the same time and on the same day. Yet, the woman is being paid 40% less than the man. She has the same ability to drive and the same ability to seek medical aid. Yet, she can't do those things, and he can't. When people are equally capable, we need to treat them equally. A child and an adult are convicted of a crime and imprisoned in the same jail. The child does not have the emotional, physical, or psychological abilities as the adult. When people are not equally capable, we need to treat them differently because in this aspect, they are different. We are all different, and equality does not mean treat everyone the same. It means treat everyone with fairness and respect, giving them their human rights according to the situation. Thank you.
black or white. I used to dream to be as bad, but now I'm missing Mike.
It's true, we'll make a better day. Just
We miss you, Mike. Just you and me.
Fellow delegates, esteemed chairs, and advisors. My name is Kaylee Phillips, and I represent the country of Russia. This is the technology age. A new tech is created every few minutes. Most technology is created to improve human lives. New technology is critical to address the climate crisis our planet faces. Old technologies use non-renewable resources that not only left us with dwindling energy supplies, but also created such pollution that we now face the daunting task of trying to repair the Earth's atmosphere in order to survive as a species. Russia will support all measures to implement renewable technology in the developing world. New technology has also brought rapid access to information via the internet. However, not everything on the internet is suitable for humans of this nation. It is up to each country to determine for themselves what is best for its citizens. Russia will propose UN actions that allow each country to ensure safety through its citizens and the cyber and real world. Thank you.
Just you and me. Yeah.
Unity, not uniformity, must be our aim.
Good morning, esteemed chairs and fellow delegates. My name is Kai Alvin, and I will be representing the great nation of Turkey. We live in a complex world, a world in which the distinction between beneficial and detrimental can become blurred. We as humans have researched, tested, and used nuclear technology for use in much needed energy. This same technology, however, also has the potential to cause mass destruction. We are here today to question the quality of this technology, particularly in light of the weapons currently in use around the world. We live in a complex world. Tensions between countries have risen due to airspace violations, and there is no written law stating the exact penalty for trespassing airspace. Proposing the law may be the solution needed to resolve this matter. This committee must explore measures to de-escalate these tensions. Turkey will support resolutions that address this complexity and offer solutions that will lessen tensions and threats of disruption while promoting the use of beneficial technologies today and tomorrow. Thank you.
We attain unity only through variety. Differences must be integrated, not annihilated. We are the youth, we are the world.
Running out of breath, but I got stamina.
And that started to bring this idea of the relationship between the photograph and the audience, and then what does the audience do? How do you learn from it? How do you educate yourself? How do you take the next steps?
This shocking amateur footage appears to show the aftermath of a chlorine bomb attack. Children can be seen screaming in pain and others being treated in a field hospital.
Doctors on the scene are reporting a 3 to 4 week incubation period before symptoms begin to show. Unfortunately, in that time frame, carriers are believed to have migrated the virus to several continents.
Today is basically lobbying, where delegates can get together, communicate on different ways to solve the problems proposed, and through that they can fix the issues that we are having today.
Basically what we just did was we passed a resolution just now. I think this year's a little bit more professional in the way that you guys are approaching this.
I think Panamun's unique because of the very real UN feeling, the very real UN structure that, you know, kind of forces you to put yourself in this position in a very real way. I like that.
We all talk about how we want to be good people. Yet every single year, we allow millions of people suffering. We allow them to pass in and out of this world without being hurt. My challenge to you is to give a voice to these people and to make sure they don't suffer without being hurt. My challenge to you is to go out there and find solutions to these problems. My challenge to you is to make sure that they're represented. So go out there, do your best, and start fostering global resilience. Thank you.
Something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember, so they won't forget I was here.